Hello to everyone out there watching, and welcome to What If, the show where we talk about conspiracy theories all day long.
Today we're going to be talking about the 6 of the most popular theories like the Illuminati and the Mandela Effect. We will see you after the break to discuss the controversial topic of the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster is one of Scotland's most unsolved mysteries. There have been many sightings, but is there really a Loch Ness Monster?
One theory is that Nessie is a standing wave from a boat wake. Some people think that due to the fact that the Loch Ness is a long, narrow body of water, that the waves caused by the boats should cause sightings of Nessie.
Some people believe that the sightings of Nessie are purely waves from boats, but there are no boats or ships nearby.
Another theory that people have come up with is that the Loch Ness Monster is actually an elephant.
In 2006, a paleontologist, Neil Clark, saw the Loch Ness Monster and concluded that it was an Indian elephant taking a swim in the water.
You may be thinking, why would an Indian elephant be swimming in a cold Scottish lake? The reason is circuses used to go through the Loch Ness area. Circuses would have elephants, and they would take them near the lake, and they might have wandered off into the lake, so the mysterious Loch Ness Monster could be an ordinary Indian elephant that swims, of course.
On Friday, Jeff Warren and his son were boating on the Georgia coast when they came across the carcass of a mysterious dead sea creature. The carcass is drawing parallels to the Loch Ness Monster, and experts are stumped about the identity of this creature.
At first, Jeff thought it was a dead seal, but with a closer look he realized it resembled more of a Loch Ness Monster. The creature has a long neck and a small head, and has also been compared to an extinct prehistoric species of large marine reptile.
The director of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services said that basking sharks can look like prehistoric marine reptiles as their bodies decompose.
Some are saying it's a fake carcass placed nearly for April Fool's Day, but who knows? Is Nessie dead in Georgia? Honestly, I think Nessie's out there, because there is some evidence to back him up, like many photos of it.
I think Nessie is real. I mean, why not? Just like Mason said, there's several photos of it, and the dead creature found in Georgia shows a very close relationship to Nessie. And now we are going to break. See you in a bit. Do you know what you just did? Over 500 million plastic straws are being disposed of into oceans and landfills every day.
It can't be true.
Watch this. Millions of these end up in thousands of these.
Hi. Earlier, I didn't know what I was talking about. 500 million of straws a day is not good for our oceans. And if we just make that one change to reusable straws, it makes so much of a difference for our population and for the sea life. Thank you.
JFK, one of the most famous presidents in American history, comes with one of the most famous conspiracy theories of all time.
That's right. The conspiracy about the event of his murder is still one of the most talked about theories of all time.
That's right. This theory has tons of evidence that really makes you think when you start to dig deep.
That's when I first saw some of this. I was very freaked out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, let's get right into this amazing theory. On the day of the shooting, the president was riding in a topless convertible, waving to the people lined by the street. But an ex-Marine, Lee Harvey Oswald, was up on the 6th floor of the Texas Book Depository about to make the biggest assassination of the 20th century.
The first piece of evidence is the time in which the 3 bullets were shot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The 3 bullets were said to be shot in 4.8 to 7 seconds with an Italian rifle. The conspiracy theory states it would be impossible for him to accurately fire these shots off alone.
But it is tough because of his military training. He has the means and ability to make these shots in that amount of time.
This could mean that there are shots fired from completely different locations or even from the same building. There are 121 witnesses, and 51 of them said they were coming from the grassy area on the complete other side, and 32 came from the Texas School Book Depository. No one knows for sure what his motives were, but there were even 26 additional people named on the possible assassins list other than Oswald.
As well as multiple shooters were suspected due to the angle of the shots. And up next, we're going to be talking about the flat earth theory.
The flat earth theory states that the earth is not round like most people think, but rather a circular disc.
The disc contains the North Pole located at the center and a 150-foot wall of ice that researchers call Antarctica.
The people that believe in this theory are called flat earthers and belong to the Flat Earth Society. This group was created in 1956 by Samuel Shenton, and over 500 people have joined since then.
Other things that flat earthers believe in are a sun and moon that are only 32 miles wide, and a government that doesn't want you to know the truth about the world.
According to the society, gravity does not exist. Either a mysterious substance known as dark energy is simply pushing the Earth upwards at a rate of 32 feet per second.
The photos that NASA also takes of the Earth are also faded, according to the flat earthers. These fake pictures are staged supposedly in order to hide the fact that the Earth is flat.
There are thousands of people around the world dedicating to discovering the truth about the Earth's shape.
Sorry, this theory has been around even before people believed that the Earth was round, so I do not think that the Flat Earth Society will die out anytime soon.
While this is an interesting idea, I don't think this one is very believable. The black energy idea makes sense. It makes sense, though.
Personally, I am a hardcore believer in this one. The government is lying to us all.
We'll see you in a bit after this short break.
We take our breaths for granted. But each inhale comes from oxygen that was intricately crafted. 78% of the oxygen in our atmosphere comes from the photosynthesis of marine plants such as phytoplankton. How cool is that? And since the way we breathe affects the way we think, feel, and navigate the world, in our modernizing society, let's appreciate our oxygen, those who give it to us, and cherish.
Now, we are going to be talking about something called the Mandela Effect.
In short definition, the Mandela Effect is a phenomenon which describes a large number of people remembering something that didn't actually happen or doesn't really exist.
For example, many people recall one of the most famous phrases from Star Wars as, "Luke, I'm your father." But Darth Vader never actually said this. Many are discovering that the true line in the movie is actually, "No, I am your father."
Have you ever played the board game Monopoly? Think about the mascot, the guy in the box. Many people remember him wearing a monocle, but really, he's never worn one.
As a child, did you ever watch Curious George? Think about the main character, George. Do you see him with or without a tail? Well, he doesn't have a tail. Although many people are sure he had one, he even remembered swinging from trees.
Another popular example of the Mandela Effect is found in the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Do you remember the evil queen talking to her magic mirror? Many people think she said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," but she actually says, "Magic mirror on the wall."
To explain these differences in many people's memories, some argue that our universe collided with a parallel universe and melded into one singularity. This stuff is super interesting, and there are many more examples of the Mandela Effect online. The elite will always try to convince us all that there are no secrets hidden in the military base Area 51, but we will uncover the truth.
Area 51 has been the focal point of conspiracy theories in America for several decades. Area 51 is located 80 miles northwest of Las Vegas, Nevada, and it is the site of the secretive military testing.
Many conspiracy theories that surround Area 51 are the result that the government needs to keep the base secret. Conspiracy theorists believe that the remains of the crashed UFO spacecrafts are stored at Area 51.
Some people believe that the U.S. government filmed the 1969 moon landing in one of the base hangars.
There may not be aliens or a moon landing or movie set inside those fences, but something is going on and only a selected few are allowed to see what's happening further down that closely monitored Nevada road.
Breaking news. A couple has come forward to claim that they witnessed an abduction by federal agents of a man who claimed to have stolen videos of real aliens from Area 51. The missing man claimed to have obtained video from Area 51 which proved dead aliens were stored there.
I don't know if this is true, but we know one thing for sure. The elite are incredibly touchy about Area 51, and have always been. Even presidents have looked twitchy then and asked about this secret base. We'll see you after the break to discuss the Illuminati. Welcome back. The Illuminati was a secret group founded in the late 18th century that promoted religious enlightenment. Unfortunately, all of these enlightenment groups were banned shortly after they were founded in the 1700s.
However, recently, there have been rumors that they have returned. The Illuminati most people think about today is the group attempting to create a new world order, a secretive totalitarian world government.
Some conspiracy theorists believe that the Illuminati has been controlling and putting subliminal messages in hundreds of books, movies, songs, TV shows, and video games.
Today, millions of people from all around the world claim to be a part of this organization. The official Illuminati website says that their goal is to further the interests of the human species as a whole.
The Illuminati is not associated with any church, religion, or charity group, but the exact opposite. They think that religion defeats the purpose of the entire organization, and that they would rather simply be connected to the preservation of the human species.
There's a ton of evidence supporting the Illuminati's extreme power. I believe that the Illuminati is trying to create a government that will rule the world.
But we support the Illuminati fully. Please don't come for us.
That's going to be the last conspiracy theory for this episode. We will see you after this break for our closing messages. Well, thanks for watching this episode of What If?
Tune in next week to see our thoughts about some of the other popular conspiracy theories, things in the center of the Earth, Area 51, and many others.
Thank you for watching. This has been an HPHS.TV production.